What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Tuesday live stream. A little lunchtime live action for the folks. Excited to hang out. Excited to chop it up. Glad to be here per usual. And damn, fellas, my legs are feeling sore, man. I decided to go psycho mode yesterday. And I started off my Monday workout week with legs. Definitely feel it right now. But I think that's the ultimate test of a savage. You want to get hard shit done? You start off Monday with a leg day. You don't wait until Wednesday or Thursday or whenever else you're doing legs. You say, fuck it. Wake up on a Monday and get ready for warfare. I hope you guys are good, though. Shout out to the chat. W to the people watching. And damn, bro, we got some badass fights. I mean, I know there's been some flack on this card by some, right? It's not superstar main event. It's Belal, who's relatively disliked, I would say, amongst the MMA community. Jack Della, who's definitely well liked amongst the MMA community. And I'm looking forward to seeing what happens, you know? So shout out to the folks. What's going on to the early savages in the chat? Yo, you got MMA Hawkeye coming in fucking 20 minutes ago waiting. He's like, yo, W, man. They're waiting for me up in here, bro. The Smash is here. The Savage is here. What's up? What's up? Good to see you guys, man. It's to bring a few people on screen. I'm in a good mood, bro. Look at this. Pew getting brought on screen. Shit. I'm still dieting down, bro. Slowly but surely, man. Legs to increase the T. I said, you know what? A good way to start the week, bro. Start the week with a little leg action to get the testosterone fueled. Let's go. AJ, my guy, we got there. Thank you so much. Appreciate you asking on Moneyline. I appreciate you. And just want to say thank you. Of course, Doug. I made sure to remember. I was like, okay, I have to this time. I can't forget. What's up, Renanov? My highlight of the week has been getting harassed by Bo Nichols' #1 diehard fan for the past few days. It's been fun. Who's his #1 diehard fan? What's up, J Mac? Good to see you. Sleeping in the whip to Moneyline show hits different. Let's go, Kingsbro. When is the official apartment, though? Aren't you moving in today? Isn't it today? Good afternoon, you savages. What's up, everybody? Hello, hello. Bakoyev's looking for something to go on. How can I reach out to him? How can I reach out to him? Is he on Twitter? Do you send me anything, Hernanov? Chaos Williams versus Euros Medic. That's interesting. You asked Bisbing to invite you on the podcast. I'm not Bisbing. I'll just say, I'm not Bisbing. Would love to have you on my show. I say 47K subs on YouTube. Let's go. All right. We got to get Bakoyev's attention with this. So I need at least 10 of you guys to go like this tweet, to go comment under Bakoyev's and tag this show. Maybe even, post a link to the channel, something like that. Because we should get Azamat Bakoyev on. It would be cool if he could get on Bisbing's show. But, he can get a little warm-up with me. He can get a little warm-up here. Bum, 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 bum. Mister, thank you for gifting a membership, my bro. Thank you, brother. Shout out to you, mister. You're a G. You're a G. You're a G. AJ, what's good? How we ain't getting 317 yet is beyond. Well, I'm just going to assume that it's Topuria and Makhachev. But if Jack Della wins, definitely a possibility. Makhachev decides he wants to go to welterweight permanently. and Topuria would then fight Oliveira. I don't think that's a reach by any means. Wasn't anything to do with Bruce fighting MMA, by the way. Just his movies are good and mixed martial arts really love them. No, I know it wasn't, Doug, but Finch wanted to talk more about that aspect. MMA Joey thinks he can take Bo Nickel out of that performance. What's your take? Obviously, he's got no chance. Come on. It's memes, bro. He's fucking around. He's talking his shit. He's doing his victory lap. I saw Hunter Campbell went to Dagestan, and I think the conversation was, okay, we'll give you Jack Della if he wins, but if not, you're fighting Ilya, International Fight Week. And I think Islam said yes. Some rando keeps referring to you as Hamzat's boyfriend for pointing out the obvious. On Twitter, I'm assuming? You're moving this evening? Hey, Kings World, congratulations, bro. Let's fucking go. Chad is right, mister. My guy. Thank you for gifting a membership, buddy. Belal, is he really going to keep it standing? Come on, bro. I don't think that's a likely outcome. I don't think he does that. I think he looks to take it to the ground. Come on. We need a violent champ. Belal is boring and talks nonsense on the mic. Jack Dell is definitely that violent champ. You and Navajo Jasmine, the parlay lock. It's not mine, but it could hit. Does Finch read the comments? I don't know. I've actually never asked him. I'm assuming he does, but maybe not. And YouTube comment sections, he's just hunting you down, bro. He's searching through every MMA video to find your comments. I think he'd fight Charlie O over Arman. Yeah, I think the UFC would go that route. I think Arman at this point is being considered unreliable after pulling out. We got the exact same picks, clean sweep incoming. Let's go, Parlay Princes. We're fucking locked in, man. Me and you are going to sweep this card. It's time. It's about time we get a clean sweep. It's about time. Did really only one of you like the tweet, bro? I'm sending it again. I need at least two of you to like it, for God's sake. Finch talked you back into JDM. Listen, I'm not shitting on you for riding that side. It's the better outcome for the sport, right? Like Jack Della Maddalena fucking up Belal, dream scenario. AJ, who's replacing Dana? I feel like it's going to be Hunter Campbell. I got you, Doug. Corey Sandhagen, uncrowned king. Corey Sandhagen is fighting for the belt. It has to happen. It has to happen. JDM, Shevchenko, Radtke, point spread are all crispy. I respect the spreads on all of them. I like the idea of Radtke getting a fucking knockout. I mean, Jack fucking up Belal is great for the welterweight division, but I guess to be fair, you're right. It does then, create the possibility of Islam moving up. True. What's good, AJ? Hope you've been good. Just got back from a week in Mexico, detoxing from the tree and gambling. I'm so ready to fire some bets. Let's go 40K ODS. It was a good week to take off. Now you're back for a pay-per-view. Corey Sandhagen better be next. I completely agree. Add Fist of Fury to your watch list, AJ. I know Finch mentioned the movie. You said you'd add. Was it Lord of the Rings? You said Lord of the Rings. But bro, they're so long, man. I have to watch them over the course of a month. Will Hunter be an actual promoter, though? True. It's kind of a... I don't know. Yeah, that's interesting to think about because he's not a spotlight type of guy. But I feel like he could fill the shoes if need be. You think Sandhagen will be Marab's hardest fight as a champ? I love the matchup. You going to check out the picks video after this? Let's go 40K. You'll like it. You hope I get the interview, bro? Let's see if Bukauskas wants to do it, man. Maybe. Maybe. Be cool. I don't know. We shall find out. Yeah, I never saw Lord of the Rings. I mean, I started it. I saw the first 10 minutes or so, but like I said, I turned that shit off. You're emotionally prepared for a Belal decision. I'm with you, man. But you got to ride with the Finch man's take. I respect that. If it makes your soul feel better, you run with it, bro. Mighty Ducks is the best trilogy, the hockey movie. It was pretty cool. I've seen them. I don't have Plex. I've never heard of that. No. Was there a rumor DC was going to get a bigger role in the organization? I didn't hear about that. I'm not saying no, but I didn't hear about that personally. I don't recall. I don't know if anybody in chat remembers that. I don't. I don't recall that. Somebody said DC was going to get a bigger role. No. Fans of the arena prepared to run for the parking lot, fall in the co-main. I think it's going to be a good fight. Chuck Buffalo by KO should be the savage dog call of the week. All right, Corbo. We'll see. Listen, we'll see. I think Chuck Buffalo's a little overhyped. I mean, he's a big underdog, so the bookies ain't seeing it. Malott has had some stinkers, but I think he's more well-rounded and has a good shot at a sub or a decision. I just don't see him subbing up Radtke. I think it's going to be striking. Well, listen, maybe Malott really shows levels. I don't know. We need an AJ vlog. What am I going to do in said vlog? Am I going to go Sam Sulek on you guys and, yo, we're in the gym, we're hitting chest, like, you know? What am I doing in this vlog? You see what I'm saying? Like, what is this vlog going to contain? What's up, Mr. Going Up? Like, I do a vlog. All right, guys, I'm about to do a live stream. This is going to be the vlog, and I'm going to live stream. I don't know. Dana will be a head in a jar still promoting fights, like some shit out of Futurama. A vlog at a UFC fight. I'm not going to any fights, man. I'm watching the fights here, bro. It's like it's literally pointless for me to go. A gym vlog series. I feel like it just changed. It's not really the vibe of the channel though. Like could, but it's like that would be more of like a one-off type video. It's like, you know, I'm not trying to be a fitness influencer. Why is the welterweight belt on the line in Canada? It just was meant to be. MMA expert Sneeko Kickstream. I met Sneeko randomly years ago on fucking Omegle, bro. AJ vlog, hitting the gym and editing videos, hanging out with your dog and brother. I don't know. It'd be fucking hilarious. AJ day in the life. Police claim Cedricus Dumas found hiding in a dog crate during arrest on home invasion battery. Bro, he could do a couple of years in jail for this. I guess, Casey. Yeah, that'd have to be the video. You got to go to an event, bro. It's beautiful. It takes away from my live streams, though, and that just doesn't sound fun. Vlogging is great, but you've been stepping up your output, stay on your path. Oh, trust me, I'm not straying. I'm doing exactly what I'm doing. I appreciate you guys, you know, asking for different types of content, but yeah, no, covering the sport. I'm covering the sport, bro. Got to get the likes up, folks. Do bro. So they should hit the like a few more times. What's this link, KZ? Oh, yeah, that's the one. Hernanov sent me it too, bro. It's funny as shit. What's up, AJ? Just listen to the money line. Very excited for this upcoming fight. Let's go, Mutant VR. I'm glad you're excited, man. We got some bangers, dude. I think it's going to be a good card. The movie Warfare is a banger, quite remarkable and realistic. CBQ mount on point. Highly recommend it based on the Battle of Ramadi, Iraq, followed by Fallujah. Warfare. Okay. You still like the career breakdowns you're going to do? I could get career. I don't know, man. I'm fucking doing what I'm doing, man. Certain things, bro, you try to put too much shit on your plate, the whole plate just becomes full of shit. You know what I'm saying? Lunchtime live, news videos, with the usual shows that I do is my plan right now. Thoughts on MMA Joey's bull rant? I mean, I definitely got some laughs out of it. I thought he pushed it a little wild when he's like, I thought that was a little interesting, but it was funny. He was getting shit on by fighters, Chase Hooper, Aljamain Sterling, etc. I thought the AI that he created, or the whatever it was, the edit that was like him beating up Bo Nickel as fucking Renier the Ritter was pretty hilarious. War Pigs I've not seen. Belal gonna catch an uppercut, but I'm staying away because my gut tells me forget the name pulls through. He could get cracked. It's like I said on the breakdown. I mean, there's a chance that Jack Della knocks his ass out. Usually don't like Joey, but he kind of cooked. I thought he cooked in that. I thought it was hilarious. I need a Belal round one over half a takedown saying he's not going to shoot at all. Expect a shot in the first 20 seconds, right? He's definitely landing takedowns. Come on, fucking trying to box with Jack Della. You crazy as hell. Hell yeah, I'm watching the movie Smash Machine. It looks awesome. The thing is, like, you know, a lot of people were shitting on MMA Joey's reaction to Bo Nickel getting knocked out. But you need to view it like, don't be taking it personal. View it for what it is. He's a hardcore fan. He was excited to see a guy that he did not like in Bo Nickel get fucked up. That's part of the sport, right? You imagine in other sports, right? Let's say there was a football player that always had this hype, and then, you know, they lost to a rival team, and then the fans celebrating in a similar fashion. But because it's not fighting, it's like, oh, that's okay. But, you know, because this is a fight sport, it's like you can't be disrespectful in any capacity, or, you know, react in a way of celebration on somebody's downfall. But at the end of the day, ultimately, it is sport. And even if you don't agree with MMA Joey, you don't like MMA Joey, his reaction is that of a passionate fan, regardless of if it's a hate-based reaction because he doesn't like Bo Nickel. That shows that the fight game has him feel some type of way about X fighter, which will make him tune in. And we need fans that are going to feel some type of way about somebody, maybe praying on them losing, or, you know, hoping the fuck that they win. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's a good thing. I know fighters tend to get really offended. They take things personally, but that's a good thing, you know, because that means that people give a fuck. Even for Bo Nickel, I mean, there's enough care that there's celebration on his downfall. There's still a care to watch him versus indifference. Oh, Bo Nickel's fighting. Oh, we lost. Oh, okay. I don't give a fuck. Oh, all right. It works. It's important. It's good. You can say it's rude, sure. You can say it's offensive, sure. But at the end of the day, if you're in the public space, you have to be able to tolerate criticism. You're going to get criticized, whether it's from, you know, other fighters criticizing, or content creators, or just fans, man, you know? So I don't know. I view it as a net positive to have people feeling passionate about the sport. That's a good thing. That's an important thing. You know, we're fans of this game. You're allowed to celebrate like that. And people are also allowed to get annoyed at it. But at the end of it all, it is a good thing that people care. Bo Nickel, and listen, he did. He got fucked up. Bo Nickel got destroyed by Renier the Ritter. You're picking Fiorot, but if Valentina wrestlefucks the giant French robot, then Val is the GOAT. I just think that Fiorot's takedown defense is a problem in this fight for the other side. Bro, I know we have logical picks here for guys betting on Belal, but don't act like you're a fan. I'm a Jack Della Maddalena fan. I'm a JDM fan all the fucking way. I'm picking Belal, but like, I don't want to just make a pick with my heart of Jack Della, you know? I think that Jack Della has a chance to win. I don't think Belal is, you know, an absolute lock or a certainty. But I think that Belal has obvious advantages. 5-round experience consistently, wrestling base, developing striking that works better with the offensive wrestling threat. But Jack Della Maddalena can crack. Jack Della Maddalena could have his moment. He could. He could. He could. But I guess I can't, with the evidence I have, pick that with enough confidence to say that is my prediction. Is it a possibility? Sure. Do I want it to happen? Fuck yes. I will tell you guys this. The Belal pick is, one of the picks this year where I'm like, I really hope that I'm wrong. I hope that Jack Della shows up better than we've ever seen him. I hope Jack Della beats Belal up. I hope that my main event pick is off and Belal gets absolutely handled. But I'm not picking off of hope. I'm picking off of what is. And I think there's evidence to assume that Belal can take Jack Della Maddalena down. Jack Della could probably get up, but what if he can't? What if he can't? What if he gets tired with all the consistent pressure and Belal's physicality? Things could go fucking awry, man. Belal wins. We get Islam Topuria. Best reason to root for him. Belal holds the power in his hands, man. If not, it's JDM versus Makhachev, which is actually a badass fight, too. Topuria wants to fight Patty next. Did he say that? I didn't see that. You hope your Manon Fiorot pick is wrong? It's a 50-50 fight with Shevchenko. $1,000 on JDM, easy money. Good luck, dude. Good luck, dude. Good luck on your $1,000 JDM bet, Christian. I wish you well. They're not going to do JDM Islam. They're going to do another welterweight contender. Islam's speaking about jumping up in weight, man. Manon, when she lets her hands go, is hard to deal with. Fuck yeah, she's a great striker. I just think the last 3 fights for Valentina Shevchenko were against Alexa Grasso. And Manon Fiorot is a lot more difficult of a matchup, I think, than Alexa Grasso. I don't think Alexa Grasso is going to beat Natália Silva on this card. What do you guys think about the new fight, though? Benoit Saint-Denis versus Propolek. Like, Propolek has the chance to shock the world. This is his, big Rocky moment. 0-2 in the UFC, was released from the promotion, 4-1 in his last 5 fights, 35 years old. Like, odds are he's going to get his ass handed to him. But imagine he won. You have a weird feeling to fade Navajo. You feel like you can get caught with some bullshit. Definitely betting wise, Navajo Sterling concerns me. I see red flags. But I'll pick him to win. I'll pick him. But, minus 200-ish. This week, question mark, question mark, question mark. What do you mean this week with the question marks? Propolek is fighting Benoit Saint-Denis this week, yeah. BSD is a guy who needs preparation. I think it's a risky fight for him in that sense. I think BSD will win, but the threat is there. Propolek's not a bad striker. Southpaw, too. No, I picked Belal, dude. I'm rooting for JDM as a fan, but prediction-wise, no, I think Belal should be a bit too much. BSD's your lock. I mean, have fun with the minus fucking 1,200 lock. They just announced it yesterday, Elijah. So, if you didn't look at MMA news for 24 hours, you wouldn't know. Why are you going with Radtke? I like Radtke, man. Radtke has a lot of power in his hands, well-versed ground game. I feel like he's kind of underrated. And Mike Malott, dude, I'm never that impressed with. I mean, he's pretty tactical with his striking, solid kickboxing chops, decent ground skills, but I don't know, man. I think Radtke could get him. I see it as much more of a 50-50 matchup, bro. The odds are wide. The odds favor him a lot by a lot, but I think Radtke has a clear punching power advantage. Radtke's strong as fuck too, man. And I don't think Radtke's getting out grappled. BSD is hard to gauge. He has that dog in him, but at times he gets pieced up. He's definitely not stupid, but he doesn't have the best fight IQ. Well, yeah, BSD at times is fucking just throwing caution to the wind and relying on his chin. You think Radtke's a great power puncher, but he hasn't beaten anyone good? True. He hasn't. He hasn't. Malott's biggest wins. I mean, do I rate a win over Trevin Giles? I mean, it's okay. I think that Radtke could knock out a Trevin Giles. A lot of Malott's wins are against, bottom feeders. Like if you look, Mike Malott's UFC career, he's got the win last year over Trevin Giles, obviously a loss to Neil Magny, win over Adam Fugit, win over Johan Lainez, and then the win over Mickey Gall. I would predict that Charles Radtke knocks out everybody that Mike Malott has also beaten. Neil Magny and Charles Radtke would be a fucking interesting fight. He was beating Magny before losing. True. I think it's competitive, man. I think in close range, you have to favor Radtke's punching power. I think kicking wise, I'd say is a little sharper on the side of Malott. A little better from distance, but not like a maestro, Yeah, I think Jose Aldo wins the decision. I think Jose Aldo should win. If Jose still has some fight left in him, he should win. But, depends on that if factor. Radtke can throw hands, man. Radtke can fucking rip shots, man. If the backside line doesn't get wider, you're going to start to worry. Okay. What do we do before MMA? Don't think I could survive without it now? Bro, shit. I was just a kid, right? So I don't even know what I was doing before MMA, really. It's kind of playing video games. I really don't know. I really have no idea. I really have no clue. I gotta get this fucking stretch on, bro. Yeah, boxing maybe. Rewatch Belal Edwards. Wasn't as dominant as I recalled. Yeah, clear win, but not domination. True. Radtke's a savage. I feel like he's got to turn into a brawl to win. Plus, I feel like Malott can take him down. I don't know, dude. I don't know if Malott's taking Radtke down, bro. Radtke's fucking strong. He's got good jiu-jitsu, bro. Radtke's grappled for a long time, man. Without MMA, there'd definitely be a void. AJ, the homie from Kazakhstan this weekend is going to win for sure. Thanks for the breakdown, man. Is going to do it for Borat. Very nice. You go to EOS Fitness. It's a nice gym. Yeah, Malott's wins are not these like impressive W's. Lee is this weekend's Lee. We go Lee back to back, bro. We got Kwang Lee, then we got Ji Yoon Lee. YouTube Premium is the greatest investment you've made in a while. Well, shout out to you, Poker. I'm glad you're liking YouTube Premium. I'm glad you're enjoying it, buddy. I'm glad you're enjoying the premium YouTube. No more basic YouTube for you. You're a premium guy. You're a YouTube premium guy, bro. You're levels above. You're a different beast. What I have in the co-main, I'm going Fiorot decision. Close fight, though. I kind of felt like it could go either way, but I feel like Fiorot's a little bit cleaner on the feet at this point. You got Shevchenko. She's a fucking legend, man. The question for me that I ask myself is, what happens if Shevchenko can't land the takedown? Does she still have the same reflexes? Because those 3 fights back to back to back against Alexa Grasso, like, I would favor Fiorot to beat Grasso too. And then I look at Grasso this week. I think Natália Silva wins the decision against her. Jan versus McGee, thoughts? I don't love it. I don't know why they're not just doing Jan versus Nurmagomedov. I would rather Jan versus Umar. You know? Hey, good afternoon, Toad Nips. AJ, your top recommended workouts for back for grappling. That's interesting. I mean, just back overall or like a pull day? Complete back or a pull day? I will say, man, you probably have to add in some type of Zercher movements if you're really doing grappling. Obviously, pull-ups are going to be good too. Obviously, some type of row is going to be important as well. I would say definitely some type of Zercher squat or a Zercher hold, some type of Zercher movement. I think that will help, bro. Definitely that. And then I'd say, like, if you can add in some farmer's carries, different grip strength work, it can definitely help. Pull-ups, though, of course. Pull-ups are the OG. Pull-ups, Zerchers, some type of row, some type of farmer's carry. I feel like you're probably good. Jefferson deadlift, you like? I don't think I've ever done a Jefferson deadlift. I want to see if I even know what it looks like. But definitely Zerchers, man. Oh, the Jefferson deadlift. Okay. This Jefferson deadlift is kind of like it's a really interesting. It's kind of like a mix of like a split lunge and a deadlift all in one. Jefferson deadlift, is it highly recommended for grappling? I'm curious. Let's see. I mean, definitely the traditional deadlift, at least. It's going good, bro. What's up? You got winded carrying 2 lifters from the van to my house. I'm done with weightlifting. It's funny. Why am I growing a nest on my head? Listen, bro, I'm growing the nest. That's it. Just is what it is. I'm so happy you're live right now. It's gonna take the tail end of it's gonna make the tail end of your day better. Good shit, Todd Nip. So I'm glad you're enjoying, man. It's going good, Devin. It's going good. It's going real good. Yeah, the in between legs bar. I just looked at it. Very interesting variation of a deadlift. You don't think JDM will have nearly as much worry as he did against Burns, where a threat of submissions was a real factor? True, but the control from Belal will probably be a bit better. Just hit a heavy bench day. Now time for a run and a listen. Let's go, Chris Hayes. Shout out to you, bro. Hit some rows for the bros, man. I'm going to put on cornrows like Uriah Faber in his prime. How'd you know that was my plan? How'd you know? Team Hukuru, what's good, brother? What's up, Raised Teeth? Hey, useless. I'm glad you like Moneyline, bro. I'm glad. I'm glad, bro. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thoughts on We Want Picks $10 package? Sounds like a bunch of cool tools in there. Would you recommend? I have never tried it myself, but I know they do have tools and stuff like that. I would say, I mean, listen, bro, $10, not a bad deal if you want to use some of the tools. I would say, like, I don't know. It seems like they have things like was it the DFS optimization? I don't know exactly what that has in it, but I don't think it's a terrible idea. I mean, you could try it for a month, see if you like it, man. You know, I don't have personal experiences. I can't say, oh, I recommend it, dude. I don't know. I don't know. It's not my thing. But I definitely feel like I don't know, people like it. I think they do. Burns stays all the way out or all the way in while Belal crashes in. I think he'll get hurt bad. I'll say it like this, bro. Belal could definitely get cracked. The knee up the center, I think, is going to be a tactic that is used by the fucking menace to society, Jack Della. I'll be down in Florida in June for a family vacation, celebrate my son's birthday. Haven't been there in years. You're going to enjoy it, Mutant VR. Hey, the Lunchtime Live crew. What's up, Cody Marmon? Belal going to lay and pray for 3 rounds. 4th round finish. Just gets killed. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, thanks. AJ gives better picks. Thanks, King's World. So I give my in-depth analysis, bro. You need to start taking UFC betting serious. Fair, bro. I mean, listen, you listen to my analysis, you mix it. The thing is, what I'll tell you is this, bro. When you hear so many opinions, right? You're going to hear every possibility, every outcome, every what if, you know? It'll start getting in your head. It's going to cause paralysis by analysis, bro. So key number 1, I will always tell you, always, 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 always. Key number 1 that I will put to you is you have to do your own research, bro. Nobody in the space has 3 or 4 eyes. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got 2 eyes just like you. Now, obviously, there's more of an understanding of positions and, you know, what's happening and patterns and rhythms and likelihood of success of certain tactics and whatnot with years of experience in the space, right? Of, you know, covering the game and stuff like that. But ultimately, I will always say you should be doing your own research and you will get better at picking up on certain things that will eventually make your picks better. To be great at making predictions, it's going to take doing some fucking hard study. You know what I'm saying? It's not just going to take, oh, well, I just listen to everybody else. I always say, listen to me, do your own research, and see where the two line up. You know, if you're listening to that, oh, fuck, this guy said, this guy said, you're going to hear every side of every breakdown of every fucking fight. And next thing you know, you say, what the fuck am I doing? Instead, do a little research too. And then if you want to listen, no one's saying, obviously, I'm fucking listen to my picks. I'm telling you my picks every week, but you can go the mentality of, okay, I'm going to listen to the predictions and look at mine and say, where do I see agreement? Instead of saying, oh, I don't know who I'm picking. I'm just going to listen to them, you know? That's what I'd say. Like, definitely, though, tape study is a day's work. Like, it's a job. You see what I'm saying? It's a shift. So you have to be prepared. But if your goal is to be knowledgeable on the UFC, to you know, comfortably make bets, right? You want to be able to make bets with the highest likelihood of success. You will not win every bet. It's not possible. But if you want to up your percentage of win, and then just prediction wise overall, you have to do your own research. You cannot just look at topology and say, okay, well, I watched this fight, I'm picking that. You have to go back because you're going to see little differences. Like, oh, fuck, I didn't remember that happened. Oh, I didn't remember this happened. Oh, shit, he actually didn't look as good in this fight as I remembered. Oh, damn, that was kind of a robbery. Or, oh, this guy lost? Wait a second. He looked really good in that fight. I thought he should have won. And then, you know, he's an underdog in this spot. See what I'm saying? You listen to JDM pickers, but don't address the wrestling threat. Well, I mean, the argument for the Jack Della side is he will get back up to his feet. He will get back up to his feet. You know? I think the smartest way to pick a winner is to pay more attention to a fighter's deficiencies and how that compares to his opponent's ability to capitalize. Styles make the fights. Finding where one can capitalize on another's weakness is definitely a reasonable thing to do. The reason you say Belal can win is because all he has to do is lay and make JDM work. Well, it's about, does JDM get back up? How is his get-up game? Name this the fact stream, bro. Spitting facts. Thanks, Mythical Owl. Listen, I tell it as it is. Tell it as it is, bro. You're starting to think JDM can out-damage Belal every round? He definitely could. Bigger moments for Jack Della. Bully B's 1, 2, 3 is extremely underrated. Bro is going to be more crafty in boxing, mixing and grappling. Belal's experience is going to be a huge advantage. His striking looks better because of the threat of grappling. He also has some good body kicks. He can rip some body kicks. Belal's got some thunderous kicks to the stomach. Belal's pretty good. He's the champion of the world, man. He beat Sean Brady. The biggest issue for JDM for you is that he's so boxing based. He doesn't move around, so that leg is there for the double. I'm really curious to see how effective Belal's takedowns are in this fight. Who is Belal? Just Khabib? No, he doesn't necessarily just like Khabib people. You're right. Even if Belal hugs JDM for dear life, JDM can fuck him up from a good minute of each round. Damage over control. Fair. Should Bisping's name be spelled differently because he's only got one eye? Yeah. You think they robbed Belal in a close fight? Jack Della by controversial split decision? That'd be wild. Belal JDM is cool, but let's be real. We're waiting for DDP Hamzat, of course, man. But we got to just take the fights as we get them. JDM switches stances a lot, helps keep his legs away from the takedown. And he has that dangerous knee up the center that he drop burns with. So, no, I don't think Belal should have lost a point for spiking. So much respect to you, AJ. Make picks with your mind, not your heart. I respect it. Want JDM, but Belal will win. And if JDM wins and JDM fucks him up, my mentality is going to be, okay, I lost on a prediction, but JDM exceeded expectations, and I'm happy as a fan. So I feel like as long as I don't bet money on Belal, there's really no loss on the prediction, you know? Lately, your sports bets have been so much just pure gambles. I've had enough doing that. Going to start treating it serious as fuck. If I win, I win. If I lose, I lose. But at least I'll give it my all. That's the only way to do it, bro. If you are not doing any research and just throwing down based upon the betting odds and like, you know, some excitement, you know, then yeah, I think that your likelihood of success is not nearly as high. I mean, look at Kwang Lee. The hype was Bolaños, man. So many people, Bolaños this, Bolaños that. I'm like, bro, Kwang Lee is better than him. You know? You feel exactly the same. Right. It's the right way to think, MMA Hawkeye. You know, ultimately making a pick or a bet, you can't fear a loss. You can't pick to not lose, and you can't bet to not lose. You have to make your picks believing you're going to win. And just ride with it confidently, and that's it. There's really nothing else need be. Ride with confidence, and that's all. If things go awry, if things go sideways, if you lose, you lose. Listen, you guys making picks at home, you really don't have to worry nearly as much about the losses. You're not going to have 100 people shit talking you if something goes sideways like I do when I'm doing the live streams, you know? So don't stress about it. If I can handle taking a fucking L, then you guys can handle taking an L. But when you win, it feels damn good, bro, for everybody. Hey, does it irk you when after the fights you get comments like, can't believe you picked Bo, bro doesn't know shit about MMA kind of thing? No, because I think those people are all just kind of dumb. Like, I don't rate them as, respectable individuals with, moderate intellect. I think of them as, a bit on the dumber side, bit on the more emotional side. If you shit on somebody's pick post fight and you probably were on the same side, but you're like, oh, well, he's the expert. He has to know. You don't really understand MMA. You are more of a casual, and you're just a hater though. But there's people that are just haters in life, right? Those types of people are going to talk shit in all aspects. It's not just about the UFC fights and the predictions. They're just looking for things to be negative about. And there's no reason to let those types of people affect you. You have to look at it more like, imagine living your life day to day with a mentality where you're so quick to have a meltdown and shit on somebody else because you must be shitting on yourself so hard. You get what I'm saying? People that are extremely negative towards anybody, but specifically we'll just use my live chat or my comments. Like, you have to think they're not the people that you look at and say, yo, I want to be like that guy. That's the type, like, I guarantee you they're not. I would be hard pressed to believe. I think that dealing with a lot of mental issues on their own, terms and whatnot, whether it's envy, whether it's fucking depression, whether it's anger, I don't know exactly, right? Insecurity. So you can't be taking the opinions of people to your heart. You have to look. Obviously, the positive always feels good. I appreciate the fuck out of when you guys shout me out. But if you're shitting on me, you're shitting on me. Like, it is what it is. Do it. Go for it. That's fine. I am a public figure and I am subject to ridicule, bro. And I'm willing to take it. I don't mind. MMA Hawkeye. I just don't really want to make it like the selling bets is my forte, But like, I bet the Savage Dog Lock every week. Last week I had Kwang Lee, and you guys know I'm on the Savage Dog Lock. Like, my favorite money lines to bet are underdogs or close money lines. If you had to predict who's going to be Bo's next opponent, not who you want, I don't know, Gerald Mearshart. I saw the GTA 6 trailer. It looks pretty cool. I want some gameplay, though. I want some gameplay, dude. Another reason you're going JDM, he's got life-changing fight on the horizon in Islam. That's big motivation. Fair. Love it when AJ takes us to church. Thanks, Junior Mafia. Negativity, literally about 95% of the fan base is how it goes. Negativity sells, bro. Negativity sells in all aspects of life. Ultimately, humans tend to sway towards the negative. You've heard misery likes company, but there's also something to study about self-pity, right? People like to self-loathe, and they're like, I'm so depressed, I'm sad, I'm this, I'm that, right? And they like to build on it. They like to build on their negative in self, and they feel some sense of satisfaction, right? Sometimes people even, show it in the physical by harming themselves physically, but like the internal slicing of self is very common amongst people. And not to say that everybody isn't, guilty of it at some point, but other people really, they allow it to overtake their life and they overtake their reality. And, they get put into this box where they're just unhappy and like they can't see a way out of it. Right. And they don't want to, though. That's the ultimate truth that people think struggle to fathom with. They take all these medications. They like to be victims. People like to be victims. People like to be victims of their circumstance. They choose to be miserable. Like, obviously, there's things to be sad about, but I will tell you, in times long ago, life was much more difficult. You go into war, your country's getting invaded. Like, you know what I'm saying? World War II was not that long ago. World War I, not that long ago, right? The Civil fucking War, other wars from way beyond, right? The injustices of all history. So I will say that people really like to strive and obsess about the negative. They enjoy the negative. In a more religious based aspect. They will say that like the human is flawed, right? Eve when bites the apple of the forbidden fruit or whatnot, right? That example. So it's like the dawn of the human spirit, or since the dawn of the human spirit, there's been this inflict of negativity. And I think it's the yin and yang, right? There's not good without evil, but you have to shift your side to more good over the more bad, you know? And you have to choose. You have to make an active choice to be more positive, right? They say that positive thought is amazing, but what's way more powerful is negative thought. So you're better off not thinking negatively than thinking positively and negatively. You see what I'm saying? Now, you're never going to be able to completely silence such a thought because at times there is the intrusive thoughts, right? It just happens to all. But if you can inhibit it to a small percentage, right? And then you can increase the percentage of the positive thought pattern, you will see a dynamic shift in the way that your life starts to go and the success rate in anything that you do. Boom, 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 boom. Keep up the content. I'm 48 and watch the channel at lunchtime all the time. Best breakdowns on MMA. Thanks, Captain Point. MMA experts definitely lean too hard into the betting side of things. Too much heat to come from that. I don't fear the heat, bro. I don't fear the heat at all. I have no problem. I give my lock every single week, bro. Every single week. I have no fear. The heat that somebody's going to put on me is nothing. I don't feel anything like that. I don't fear being wrong. I don't care. I don't want to be wrong because I'll be pissed off for myself, right? But ultimately, I always say I'm an analyst first, and betting is a part of analysis in this game. But analysis is my number one in this, MMA space. I'm here to give the most pure analysis of these fights possible. That's my goal. Nah, AJ, some of us don't know how lucky we are to get lunchtime lives. Thank you, Justin. Stoicism, AJ, Musashi Miyamoto 100 style. You have to try your best to be. You have to try your best to be. This isn't just an MMA channel. This is motivational. I appreciate you, Poker. You've been in hard times where you're going through a tough time like we all have. And I don't say anything to anyone, yet we'll have something moaning about, or have someone moaning about their problems to me, and I'll listen with more. It's commonplace, but people normally don't really care about your problems. People's mental battles aren't that black and white, AJ. Isn't just them being a victim. Colin's Corner. Now, ultimately, we're not saying they're just victims, but you are a victim of your thought process. You have to choose to get out and fight it. It's not black and white. It's a little bit gray, but there is still the light, bro. You can still find your way. You can't tell me, no, it's not. It's not. It's not. Okay, then for you, it's not. Because your perspective, as you tell yourself, it's not. Okay, that's your reality. That's what you choose to be. Going on myself, if you get what I mean. No, I get what you mean, Doug. I'll be thinking to myself, there's nothing to complain about. What I've been going through that was harder, if that makes sense. No, I get you for sure, Doug. I get you for sure. The Mongolian era, my people was on horseback taking over. Today, life is on easy mode, savage mode. Let's go. Right, exactly. There are exceptions. I'm with KZ. There are people that really are going through real hardship and adversity, but I'm talking about the people who are just battling the mines as they go to their regular jobs in life, you know what I'm saying, in a tormented state. But there's people that are actually dealing with a fucking rough life, man. People fucking, struggling to find food. AJ preaching, get me through the run. Let's go, Chris Hayes. Chemical imbalances, bro. They do exist, but there's ways to fix them. I do not believe they're permanent unless there's some type of brain injury. I don't believe that. I don't believe that it's a permanent reality for you. There's a hormonal imbalance. There's some type of dopamine receptor issue that comes from the activities that you're doing. You got to renew your membership. What's up, Brett Dumas? When are we renewing? Shrink experts. Listen, I would have been a psychiatrist. I would have been a psychiatrist if not this, bro. I've always found the mind very interesting. Facts, AJ, every cognitive behavioral therapy is about challenging self-limiting thoughts. I completely agree. You have to. PFL Mina picks, new. PFL Euro picks, Alex is doing them. I don't know if he's doing them on this channel, but I know he's doing them on his. Addiction makes viewing your own reality very difficult to see and work through. People should be there to help those so they don't become a casualty. True. Good day waking up knowing Bo lost. I think 99.9% of the time you can fix it yourself, but the 0.1, they're too far gone. I've seen it. No, I agree. I agree. They give Valentina female Cyril Gane because there's no one else that can beat her. Let's see if the female Cyril Gane can win. What's up, Combat Sports today? I'm leaving to Texas tomorrow, so I have to place my bets today. Thoughts? Almakhan, Radtke, Lee, and Aldo, plus 1,036. Good Savage D-Gen parlay with the possibility of hitting. Yes. I like it. I like it, bro. I like it, brother. You go through a rough life every day, and for the most part, I'm very positive. I have my bad days, but I'll hold and never give up mentality because I have too many people that have a love for me, respect me in VR. Now, you can say, though, what if you had nobody loving you? Would you give up? Or do you have to have the love for the self that keeps you pushing forward? You understand? Last night, Finch, man, was telling the chat he used to mop Belal sweat off the mat. That was comedy. It was funny as fuck. He was wiping up his sweat, and I was like, fuck it, I'm picking against him. You change your address to your bank. Now Hard Rock's not letting me deposit money into my account. I swear I don't have a gambling problem. Alejandro Delgado, bro. Do you have a gambling problem? AJ, I agree on the positivity thoughts, but if wake up Sunday below holding the belt, I'm going to be pretty damn negative. Fair. You're allowed to be angry. You're allowed. You're allowed. Emotions exist. You know, you're allowed to feel anger. Man, if you're, I think she does got better wrestling than Gane, too. The Canelo hand's about to be tested. Guys, we're almost at 50 likes. Make sure you hit that like button. We got over 100 people watching, so smash the likes. Smash the likes if you're enjoying Tuesday's show. Smash the likes. Smash the likes if you're enjoying the Tuesday show. Smash the likes. Yeah, yeah. Smash the likes. 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 Yeah, yeah. Bro, the GTA 6 trailer, I watched it this morning, Hernanov. I saw you just sent me it. I can't wait for GTA 6. I might have to do a members only GTA 6 stream. Like, I'll play GTA 6 on stream with members. I was watching a video on IGN earlier talking about console companies are putting their prices up loads lately and it's killing the gaming hobby. He said that wouldn't be surprised if consoles die out now because of it. I hope not, but I don't know. There'll have to be like a little bit of a shift, bro. They're charging too much for sure. Belal to become the welterweight GOAT has to beat Jack Della. He'll then have to beat Shavkat. Then he'll have to beat whoever's next. And, you know, maybe he'll be in that conversation. Used to be a huge hockey fan, live in Canada. Recently found myself not watching anymore and only care about UFC. The UFC addiction is real. Listen, Poker, the UFC is the shit. The UFC is the shit, bro. I know. I need a gameplay trailer, Lewis. I agree. I agree. You did 4 years in prison, got out at 22. You're 25 now. People don't even have a clue and they're shocked if I tell them it's all about your mindset, how you carry yourself. Well, that's good, man. I'm glad that you've, grown past it. I'm glad that you don't have the mentality of I don't give a fuck if I go back, I think consoles will continue. Working on this shower, cooking up some parlays. Let's go, Ricky Padilla. Let's go. Weed as a performance enhancer, drug pre-workout. I personally don't like it for that. No. I don't. I like caffeine. I like the PCs, but I still like gaming consoles. As someone who's blown out their knee, you hated watching Figgy last weekend. Fight Lab Analytics is a long comeback. Thoughts on fasting? Really badass. They say it's good for you. I don't know. Maybe eventually I'll do it. Bo's doing an interview on Ariel Helwani today. Respect. No, I don't have a Nintendo Switch. Naz UFC says UFC 6 will come out this year. Can they release some fucking info? I want UFC 6 to have a fucking Pride mode. Give me Pride FC mode. I think gaming consoles will stick around. If need be, they'll drop the price or something. We just need better games, right? I don't even think it's the fucking console. Weed and baking soda and water pre-workout. What an animal. What a freaking animal. What a subhuman freak. What's the difference between UFC 4 and 5? Pretty much nothing. I don't know. Ground game. I think that UFC 6 has to be substantially better. It has to be. I won't accept otherwise. It has to be. UFC 6 has to be better. It has to be. It has to be. It has to be. It has to be better. It has to be. You don't play games anymore because I feel like they cost all those microtransactions. Games suck. Fighting games are never going to be good. I mean, UFC Undisputed 3, they were going down the right path. What the fuck happened? UFC Undisputed 3 was good. Fighting games, to be fair, they suck. Yeah. Fighting games are kind of shit. Like the UFC games are pretty bad. And it sucks that they're still bad. Like you think eventually they'd figure them out, but maybe they just can't make a good fighting game. Maybe the peak of MMA gaming is UFC Undisputed 3. Wow. Finchman bringing up José Aldo's age and nobody really knows his age was very interesting. Always thought he looked older than his age. Would not be surprised if he's 43. Can you imagine that? That's crazy. That was cool that Finch brought that up. The best driving / racing game? No, I don't know. You know how like they have alter egos in the UFC game? They release a new one. Alter ego on paper, Anthony Smith. Championship, Anthony Smith. UFC 6 better be good. Jiung Bukas. I think you got a good chance Aztec fits. I think it hits. Shevchenko got the custom shorts and sports bra. Let's go. Let's go. Gilbert Burns mentioned before that Aldo is older than his age says, since in the favelas, they don't keep track of all that stuff too often. So is he 39 or is he 43? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's kind of crazy in the favelas. They don't have birth certificates or anything. Like, what? I want to fucking. I got to watch a video on the favelas. Can you imagine living there? That'd be crazy, man. Eight UFC fighters with animal fighter nicknames. The Korean Tiger, Ji Yoon Lee, Anthony Lionheart Smith. Andre Pitbull Arlovsky. Hamzat Bors Shimaev. It's tough. Sean the Muscle Shark Shirk. Oh, yeah, Yair Pantera Rodriguez. You researched Patchy Mix, no news yet. He's ready for the UFC, though. They need to get him a fight in PFL. They need to. I hope they do. This summer, I hope there's a fight for him. Because he's been out for a long while, man. Too long. Too long. Too long. Too long. Guys, we're at 63 likes with almost 110 people watching. So a lot of you guys are not hitting the likes. If you watch on your TV, just click the like. It's a click away. You're in the live chat. Just click a like. One click away. Let's run the likes up. They dropped him into a fire when he was a baby. You know, I never even heard that story either. Doug, who were the other three that I didn't name? Killer Instinct. I never heard of that game. Yeah, be like Trevbot, bro. Like the stream, chat. Aldo is the UFC's bane. You're right. The Hamzat edits and music fuel my workouts like a savage. I mean, Super Smash Bros, I guess, is a fighting game, but is it really? Hey, thank you for another 69th like, Yada Lock, you absolute menace. Shout out to you, bro. What's up, Weights Experience? Glad to make it to the champ stream. Can we get a flying knee with the fitness shirt? Yeah. Yeah, flying knee with the fitness shirt. I don't know. Excuse me. Sorry. Sorry, chat. You just came back from Alexa Grasso's page. Smash the likes with your toes, guys. All right, Mythical Owl. If it ever came out, Aldo was like 50 and saying he won 2 out of 3 more fights, would that potentially make him the GOAT? I mean, fuck, if he's 50, holy shit. No, I don't think he's the GOAT, but he's definitely fucking, I don't know, an OGAF. Darren the Gorilla Till, Cannoneer, the Killer Gorilla, Tie with the Baby Shark. Yeah, Lionheart, Wolf, Cub. Cub Swanson is SoCal, I thought. I did the spinning elbow a few streams ago. Bro, Conor McGregor, his fighting career is done, bro. There is no comeback of McGregor. It's over. It's older. It's over and it's older. It's done now. There's no McGregor comeback, guys. I don't see it. Valentina Shevchenko's fight shorts look sick. Belal said if he gets 2 title defenses, he can start looking to move up. Well, let's see if he gets past Jack Della this week. Willie Cat versus Lee. Where I'm going Lee. Willie Cat, you have to look at something about Willie Cat. He pulls out of fights often. He obviously has issues with discipline. He was supposed to fight against Davy Grant as a bantamweight. Now he's moving up in weight, taking on Lee at featherweight. Lee's got a nice reach advantage. Lee is taller. Like, okay, yes, Hyder Mill fucked Lee up, but does Hyder Mill not beat the shit out of Willie Cat too? Hyder Mill just beat Gomez, who's like a top 20 guy, you know? So personally, bro, I think that Ji Yoon Lee handles business. He does. He likes to slug it out a bit, but if he can be more calm and tactical, it's better. But his wrestling's good too. He's a black belt in jiu-jitsu, man. As is Willie Cat, to be fair. But you know, the bigger guy is Lee. And like Willie Cat hasn't fought in forever, man. I think Willie Cat might just be taking the fight for a paycheck, bro. What's Tom Aspinall's nickname? I don't think there is one. Dan Henderson fought until he was at least 46, one of the oldest I've seen. Dude, he's a fucking legend, bro. Bo Vershara. Ugh. Yeah, he got crazy with Hyder and Mill. That was stupid. But Willie Cat ain't all that, bro. Pussycat. Bo versus Shara, Fight Night co-main. Bum 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 bum. Boom, 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 boom. Tommy the Teeth Aspinall works. Energy, Charles Johnson. Let's go, Energy. Bro, Weidman's not even in the UFC anymore. He tried to go to the GFL and then they closed up shop. That was terrible. The GFL, bro. They are never doing a GFL event. It's done. The Macy and Blanchfield card. I haven't looked. I mean, what the fuck? It's an Apex card, though. Gamrot versus Klein, Nascimento Filio, Jacoby Lopez, Reese Tudorovic. Ooh. Hyun KO versus Billy Ray Goff is sick. Dos Santos versus Arlene is a shit. Ketlin Vieira Chiasson is pretty cool. Oban Elliott, Ramiz, Andreas Gustafsson versus Wells is sick. Levitt versus Holloway's okay. Markel Medeiros Oki's cool. Damn. No way. Where? Where? Where did they confirm it? Where? I'm not seeing anything, bro. Yeah, no way, bro. No way. I was gonna just have you send me a clip or something, but nah. I can't find anything. Taking Burns Morales off 315 pisses me off. It'd be sick if we had that fight on. Yeah, no way it's a real source. Real source. No way. You DM me it? All right, let me look. Yeah, it's probably fake, but I'll check though. I feel like it'll be the biggest UFC announcement, bro. Like I feel like Dana will do a live stream for it. Damn, which ones you send it to me on? I mean, ESPN and UFC's contract like negotiation exclusivity period ended, but they're still with it. Like it's not like they're off the platform. You see what I'm saying? You think they announced Topuria Makhachev this weekend? We'll see. We'll see. Maybe there's a deal like if JDM wins, Makhachev moves up and it's Oliveira versus Topuria. But if he loses, then they're going Makhachev versus Topuria. Yeah, it's the negotiation window, so the UFC can discuss elsewhere. Experts Fight League, the EFL, the Experts Fight League. The UFC needs to leave ESPN and go back to Spike. That'd be considered a regression from where they're at now, though. I don't think that comes to be. I don't think that comes to be. Manon Fiorot. I think at least that's how I say it. What if Belal moves up if he wins? So either way, Makhachev moves up. Well, Belal said he wants at least 2 title defenses before considering moving up. So he'll need to fight Shavkat if he wins. Spike TV is not a channel anymore. They changed it to Paramount Network. Disappointing, bro. Spike TV was the coolest shit ever, bro. Now it's Paramount. I'm like, wow, Spike TV is sounded way better. Why did they rebrand it to Paramount Network? Like, I get Paramount's the parent company, but it's called Spike TV. What the fuck? Like, what the fuck, dude? TKO creates a new man channel. It's the new exclusive home of the UFC. Can you imagine TKO made their own channel? I don't see it, though. There'll be some type of streaming platform. Maybe they're doing Netflix. I don't know. Chat, we just hit 80 likes. Thank you guys for 80 likes, man. Keep hitting the likes, but thank you for 80 likes. I hope they get rid of pay-per-view. I would love to not have pay-per-view. It is what it is. Damn, Topuria looks shredded, bro. Hernanov just sent me a pic. He's ready to go. He's ready to go. I deserve a Nobel Prize. That's funny as fuck. Man, the olden days, Spike TV. Oh, what once was. The TKO network, where CTE lives. That's funny as fuck, actually. And it's his power style. Oh, I'm the best sniper in the world, man. Yeah. Oh, TKO. Head trauma. Personified. I've been smoking less these days. I don't smoke during the day. I'll smoke during the evening, but not during the day. Not during the day, bro. Maybe on the weekend, but not like on a fucking Tuesday afternoon, bro. Nah. I'm doing chest and try today. I did legs yesterday at the gym, bro. My legs are fucking pumped still. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Guys, I need 100 likes up in here. I need 100 likes up in here, bro. I mean, I just been smoking at night every day. Hit the bowl 1 or 2 times. You quit smoking again after that panic attack? Bro, you have to tolerate the panic attack. It is what it is, bro. It's part of smoking sometimes. Everybody eventually has a panic attack smoking. You just got to deal with it, you know? Everybody has some moment where they're like fucking tripping out and like, what the fuck? Sober J savagery. Sober J Savagery. Yeah. Embrace the fear. Fight the fear. Bum, 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 bum. You had to call 911, heart beating like crazy, thought I was going to die. That's a panic attack. Waits experience. You don't call 911. You fucking tolerate, bro. If you smoke weed and you start freaking out, you ain't dying, bro. You're not having a heart attack. You are having a full-blown panic attack. You just got to take some deep breaths, relax, calm down. The 911 call, bro, is just going to fucking end up getting an ambulance come your way, get you a huge hospital bill. And like, yeah, you're fine. No, I haven't gotten any donos this stream. I got one gifted membership, though. The TKO Network proudly presents Cranium Thrashing Entertainment Television, CTE TV. Bum, 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 bum. Bro, I've bugged out after taking rips on stream. Fuck it, man. You just keep going. You just keep going. Most random place I fell asleep. I don't really fall asleep in random places. I mean, on the floor down in this room over there. You felt like a zombie when you used to get blitzed before and after sparring? Yeah, bro. That's zombie mode. Zombie mode USA in this all. Yeah, he was bugging out. I've bugged out, but like I'm not gonna call the ambulance. Say it is what it is. I'll never forget though, doing mushrooms years ago. This has got to be 3-4 years ago doing mushrooms. And we're hanging out, having a good time. But like, you know, the shroomies is hitting heavy. You know, there was one friend of ours that was not as close to everybody else. He was more buddies with like me and one other guy. He starts losing his mind on these shrooms. I'm talking about he's sitting, what? Oh my God. No. Ah. Like he's like losing his shit. Like he's just caught in a loop of psychosis, right? I hear this guy, and he's African. He was from Nigeria, actually, originally. And I hear him on the phone, and he's speaking his native language. So who the fuck is this guy calling? I'm like, who the fuck is he calling? And he's talking on the phone. And I'm like, holy shit. The guy ended up calling. He's so panicked. He's losing his mind on these fucking shrooms. He calls his fucking mother, and he's like, I'm going to die. Like, this is it. I love you guys. I'm dying. Obviously, I can't understand, but, you know, I heard after, like, what he was saying because he told me, you know, after he sobered up. So he's losing his mind. So he's calling. I'm like, oh, my God. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what are his parents going to show up? Guys, I'm getting an important business call. Hold on one sec. Major question for the chat. Okay. We need to know. Dream fight for 2025. You can only pick one to happen, and you're going to have two options that I'm going to give you. And then if you want a different one, just drop it in chat. Tom Aspinall, John Jones, or Islam Makhachev versus Ilia Topuria. Which one of the two calls your name more? I was sitting on this, and I was like, as much as I really want to see Topuria versus Makhachev, just for the sanctity of the damn heavyweight division, we need John Jones to either defend or vacate because it's taking too damn long. I'm getting frustrated, you know? I'm getting irritated. You should be irritated. He's sitting around waiting. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream too. AIAJ in the house, man. I can see you guys in chat though. What's up, bro? What's up, Hernanov? I see what you're saying. What's up, chat? Shout out to the people, man. The real AJ will be back soon, but I am reading chat right now. Damn, okay. A lot of you guys like that John Jones fight, thinking the same as me. It has to be. So that's why I have to ask you. Are you watching and enjoying? Because damn, you know I would be. Currently, I guess I'm actually in the bathroom, so I got to keep you guys entertained virtually here. Main event this weekend. I'm very confident in my pick, per usual, okay? I see the chat right now going crazy. Listen, guys, I'm based with the takes. It doesn't matter. I actually don't know what the main event is this weekend. I mean, I know what it is this weekend at the time of the recording, but you guys watching, I should just ask UFC trivia. Who was the first UFC lightweight champion? bing, bong, bing, bong, bing, bong, bing, bong. I should probably look it up too, because off the top of my dome, I don't even know. I think was it Jens Pulver? Let's see. First lightweight champ, Jens Pulver. Told you. Wow, throwback. Jens Pulver, first lightweight champ. I knew it. Call me Mr. Accuracy. Expect more questions. I don't know. I guess next time. Peace out. Well, what? Oh, it's a beautiful stream, bro. I hope you guys are having a good time. The main event is not like the biggest fight ever for this UFC Vegas card, but I would still rather have a shiesty main event than no fights whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunate, but it is true. Yo. UFC trivia. First UFC heavyweight champ. Go now, chat, now. Go now. Put it in the chat. Also, smash the likes, man. Smash the damn likes. If you're new, welcome to the channel. Subscribe. Keep it cooking up. Bum, bum, bum. Cooking up. Bum, bum, bum. Love you guys. I'm walking away. What? Oh. Welcome to the show. It's gonna be a good one, bro. Little seated shadow box action. Starting it off right. Have the hands like a young Jake LaMotta in his prime. You understand what I'm saying? Chat, name me your favorite fighter in UFC history. Tell me now. I have a hard time picking a favorite fighter because I look at the history of MMA and then I'm like, is it this one? No. Is it that one? No. Is it that one? Maybe. No, it's not that one. It's not. Whoa. Are you watching and enjoying? Because damn, you know I would be. Currently, I guess I'm actually in the bathroom, so I got to keep you guys entertained virtually here. Main event this weekend. I'm very confident in my pick, per usual, okay? I see the chat right now going crazy. Listen, guys, I'm based with the takes. It doesn't matter. I actually don't know what the main event is this weekend. I mean, I know what it is this weekend at the time of the recording, but you guys watching, I should just ask UFC trivia. Who was the first UFC lightweight champion? Bing, bong, bing, bong, bing, bong, bing, bong. I should probably look it up too, because off the top of my dome, I don't even. Welcome, chat. Welcome back. Or is this a joke? Is this the AIAJ coming in full effect again? Well, you know, here I am. I see you guys in chat. I see the chat. I see everybody. I actually see you all. This is not, more base virtual true. Yeah, I'm going to get more clips. I just had to take a phone call, man. I am less fat now. I've lost fucking 14 pounds, bro. And I'm losing another 14. I'm getting in the best shape of my life, bro. You're going to see. Getting the best shape ever. Best shape of my life, par none, bro. Do some trivia again? I don't have any new questions for you. I need some, though. I'm going to have a pre-recorded shadow box that I'm going to do at some point. Listen, guys, we're at 88 likes. We need to keep the like button moving, man. We need to get 100 up in here. We're at 88. Progress is happening. What did DraftKings want you to promote? No, nothing. AJ in the Matrix. Ba-na-ba. 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 Yeah, I'm interested in that Mark Kerr movie. Do you make more money from views, likes, or donos? Mix of both. I mean, the donos definitely, are a big part of the game, the members and all. So, That's why I'm locked the fuck in for the people. That's why I'm so locked in for you savages. Ba-dum-ba. 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 Having twins, that'd be crazy, bro. Bro, I make the most on my OnlyFans. If I get in great shape, let's go. SD, that's funny as fuck. He says that was Jacob calling Pagan for AJ's lock of the week. That's funny as shit. Holy fuck. Been a bit of a crypto fanatic for a long time, but I will say I'm gonna have to get into doing some stocks. That's the next step for me, my brother. That's the next step, bro. It's the best step. Am I a freak for being that fucking excited for UFC 315? People saying it's not a good card, but I'm hype as shit. Tyson Foods announced it will reformulate its food products to eliminate all synthetic dyes by the end of the month. That's good to know. Bro, Basil or Fez, even though Jack Della definitely won, they had a highlight. It was some cracking shots. I would definitely do sponsors, but they have to be sponsors that I feel some bit of passion for. So I check my email every week and, I try and understand. Like, all right, I'm gonna tell you my last fucking 2 business emails that I've gotten. Logitech reached out to me and Duolingo, but I don't really believe that it's them. Sometimes I'm like, these fucking emails just seem fake, so I just don't reply. You know? I don't reply because I'm like, this seems fake. You know? I'm like, this doesn't really seem authentic to me. It's like everything seems like weird. It's like these emails are not from the official, Logitech. Like, wouldn't it be like steve.logitech at whatever? Right. I think they're scammers. So I just don't really reply. Listen, I will eventually get a massive sponsorship deal because it has to happen. I have the biggest weigh-in show in the fucking world. AJ, what's your biggest advice that you can give when it comes to efficient and good time management? Robin, I'm still learning. It's really hard for me. I'm getting better at it. I actually will give credit to Jersey Girl for fucking helping me with that because she is a fucking time management freak. But no, bro, I'm not perfect with that by any means. And I am still developing better time management skills, man. So I actually will say I don't have the answer to that. I don't. I would just say try your best to be, reasonable with yourself and set times. Say, this is when I'm doing it. You know, this is when I'm doing it. I know there must be a way to find out if it's real, but I am late to some of my own streams. I can't talk shit. There's not much I can say. I think I'm going to get all my notes for this week's best MMA bets started today. I think so. I think that's the move, dude. I think it's the move. Dude, I like the underdogs the most, bro. I'm about to do a 3-dog parlay this week. You got time management skill. You pumping out the video. I'm getting better at it, MMA Yuri. I am. I am consistent. I definitely am very disciplined. Like when I make my mind up, I say yes. I'm locked in. No, I agree, Doug. I think that's the only way. I have to, say, is this a legit email? Google Calendar is smart. Tice is going to roll out brand new product to coincide with the artificial dye ban roadkill nugget. Central Park Bear flavor, going to hit like heroin. That's funny. Logitech would be a great sponsor. That would be sick, dude. Manscaped. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. There's no fear. The underdogs are here, bro. An energy drink sponsor, go Bumstead sponsor me, go crazy. Or a protein levels protein, would be sick. Bucked up energy for that BKFC link is funny. MMA expert sponsored by the Jerry Springer Show. Jerry, imagine my version of it. AJ, 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 AJ. Well, guys, it's me. And today, worried for Usman against Buckley. Usman usually has the size and strength advantage over his opponents. Apparently, he's been healing over last year. Maybe he had knee surgery on the DL. Definitely could be something he did. I do need to try to get a link sponsor, like a sponsor like Alani or Bumstead. I'll reach out. Do links work on chat? Only for mods, dude. Only for mods, dog. Wow, the Jack Della line's getting closer. Belal's down to minus 180 right now. He was as big as minus 280 fucking last couple weeks. A lot of love coming in for Jack Della. Let me go to Tapology, actually. I'm curious about this. What are the people's picks of Tapology? Belal is 64%. Fiorot is 33. José Aldo is 84%. Alexa Grasso, Natália Silva. Natália is 49, actually. It's 50-50. Obviously, BSD is going to be people's pick. Radtke versus Malott. Radtke's 31%. Andrade, Jasudavicius. Jazzy's 82. Ji-Yoon Lee and Santos. Santos is 64% of the people's call. Wow. He hasn't fought in 2 years either. Daniel Pussycat Santos. Interesting. AJ, saw a lot of great responses about your dark mode, bro. Looked awesome. Yes, Doug. Shout out to you for giving me the idea. Because you're like, I'm sick of this fucking bright screen, man. I'm glad you like the dark mode. And it seems like the masses agree. Troy Polamalu needs to retire from Head and Shoulders. They need a young stud like AJ frontman. I agree. They should get me on the Head and Shoulders, man. Darth Vader. I am Darth Vader, bro. You don't know the power of the dark side. What's up, Brenda? Take off, fucking get off the rhino pills, you freakazoid. I fell into a burning ring of fire. It went down, 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 and the flames got even higher. Because it burns, burns, burns. A lower tone font, and you've nailed it. Bro, it's hard, though. I like the font that we have, I feel like. But maybe I'll do something. I don't know. We'll see. Small steps to the moon. Ham and cheese sandwich slaps, bro. Guys, do you think we could hit 100 likes or not? We're at 91. Great chat today. I'm out, y'all. Thanks for the cool midweek show. Let's go, Michael Trio. See you later, friend. See you later. See you later, alligator. A bear oil sponsorship would be good. Bear oil. Beard oil sponsorship would be good. You don't know the power of the dark side. You found a $250 gift card in your car, bro. You're blessed. That's great. Did they give it to you or are you stealing it from them? It's funny. MMA Expert, sponsored by Modelo. I should change up the thumbnails a bit different for the videos. Totally different thumbnail for this week's Best MMA Bet so people can really determine the difference at a glance. I would have to see some ideas, man. I would have to fucking, I don't know. How would I change them up? I feel like the thumbnails work, bro. People like them. Simple. Simplicity is sometimes your most effective avenue, bro. Quang Lee was also your dog lock. You going Radtke this week? What do you think? I think you're very live to win, Volkan. Shout out to you, bro. I think Radtke's got a big chance. Oh, it was Trey Lynn. Okay, no. I mean, it was Trey Lynn. I thought it was like somebody's car they left for you. You think the thumbnails are really nice? You like the blue tones I do? Thanks, man. Make your thumbnail a bowl of spaghetti and meatballs. Smart. You like them, but sometimes it takes a while to tell the difference between best bets and full card. Okay. All right, Jess. That's fair. Maybe I'd have to fucking do something crazy. Thanks, Casey. I'm glad you like the thumbnails, bro. I appreciate that. Is this the most comfortable way to sit and stream possible? I think so. I think so. I get annoyed people telling me what to do. No, I don't really get annoyed. I always take it as like constructive insight that might make the channel better. Why not listen, you know? Listen, I'm here to take feedback for a more appealing viewer experience because you guys are my viewers. So whatever's best to optimize your experience watching is what I want to do. So yeah. No, I don't get bothered. I don't get offended. It works out well. Don't bother me none. It don't bother me none. I don't have a MyBookie code, bro. I don't have one. Listen, King's World, if you want to start a YouTube channel with the intent of making money, that's going to take you years, bro. You need to start a YouTube channel because you love the content that you make, man. That's the secret. And financial success comes with the passion and effort being put into a channel that you are making no money on. That's the truth, man. If your sole incentive is you want to do this, is you want to make money, go get a 9 to 5, bro. Go get a job. You'll make more money at the start on a base salary there than you would starting YouTube. It's going to take years to make any money off YouTube. Worth your while? If you love it, yes. Just chasing dollar signs, you won't commit to it because you got to give up your Saturdays. There is no Saturday nights for me. It's a Saturday fight night every single week. I ain't going out. Fuck, man. You want to go out drinking with your boys? That doesn't happen on a Saturday. You want to take your girlfriend out? That's not going to happen on a Saturday. Your Friday afternoons, you're locked into the weigh-ins. Every other day, you're locked in, bro. I don't have all this free time like most people would have after they finish their job because my day is split. I come here and warm the day up with a little stream, a little Q&A. Then I have videos and I have other live streams. I love it. Don't get it twisted, bro. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. But it's not for everybody, for sure. You think the GOAT being ringside and in Zahabi's corner makes a difference? I don't know. Maybe. People don't realize. Oh, what the fuck happened? People don't realize how much we really grinded these past few years, AJ. We really put in so much work, but hey, look at us now. Look at us now, my man. Look at you now. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Chad, I'll be honest, I want to go eat, but I also want 100 likes. So what are we going to do? I'm streaming later tonight. Bring in the thunder. And in the in-between, I'm going to get this week's best of my Maybets notes fully prepared. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, hit that damn like button. Show some damn love and subscribe if you're new. I'll be back later. I'll be doing the Savage evening stream. I'll chop it up with you guys. Should be a fun show. And I'm pretty damn excited to, keep on delivering the heat from my community, man. I love each and every one of you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you guys, in the next 5-6 hours. I'll be back again doing another stream. And in the in-between, get a nice workout in and cook up some magic with the confident picks. Love yous. Peace out, fellas. Bye.